Have you ever opened your DAW, stare at the empty project, and somehow end up reorganizing your sample folders? Yeah, me too. You tell yourself, I'm just preparing. But really, you're auditioning for the role of professional procrastinator, now streaming exclusively on your C drive. You say, I'll start once I update my plugins. 3 hours later, you've installed 17 new synths, watched 2 tutorials, eaten a sandwich, and made absolutely nothing. And the worst part? You think you're working. You even feel productive. But you're not creating, you're decorating your procrastination. Look, I've been there. Buying sounds I never used, courses I never finished, convincing myself I was still learning. Truth is, I wasn't learning. I was avoiding failure, avoiding feedback, avoiding the fact that I had no direction, no offer, and no plan. Because when you don't know where you're going, every new plugin feels like a map. Every new course feels like the answer. And every new idea just leads to another unfinished folder called final_mix_v10 _really final _this _1.wub. For years, I treated music like a hobby that owed me money. I'd post a song once, get 5 plays, and 2 of them were me, and then wonder why I wasn't making it. Spoiler, it's hard to go viral when no one knows you exist. I had talent, but no direction. I had emotion, but no system. I had dreams, but no audience. And when I looked closer, I realized something painful. I didn't have a business. I had expensive therapy with background music. My turning point wasn't a course. It wasn't an influencer. It wasn't even a big placement. It was a question. How are other artists actually making this work? And that question led me to the people you don't hear about. The quiet professionals, the ones living off their craft, without selling their soul. They weren't chasing trends, they were building systems. And I realized something radical. It's okay to have a 9 to 5. Your job doesn't make you less of an artist. It makes you dangerous. Because now your bills are paid, your art is free, and you get to choose what deserves your time. That's not failure, that's power. Systems over struggle. Here's the thing, if you're broke, it's not your talent, it's your system. Your creativity is emotional, but your income has to be strategic. You don't need fame, you need structure. And there are real, creative, ethical ways to make money with your art. Sync licensing, digital products, custom songs, creative services, all valid, all real. But you can't climb 6 mountains at once. Pick one, climb it for 90 days, then and only then move to the next one. Because focus turns chaos into momentum. Framework, how to start. Here's what worked for me. Step 1. Choose your lane. Ask yourself, where can my skills create value the fastest? Step 2. Create one clear offer. Not 5. 1. Something like, I'll produce your song from demo to radio ready for €300. Step 3. Build one content system. Not every day, just with intention. Teach, share, document. Let people see how you think, not just what you make. Step 4. Track everything. Because what you measure grows, leads, income, progress, patterns. Don't guess, track. That's when your creativity becomes a system, not a struggle. Now ask yourself this. What would I still make if no one paid me? That's your North Star. That's the core of your art. Because when you know that, you stop chasing everything else. Your music stops being a gamble and starts being a vehicle. Alright, your turn. Grab a notebook and write down 3 things. 1. What do you love creating most? 2. Who does it help or move? 3. How could it earn you money, even a little? Then drop your answers in the comments. I'll read through some and give feedback. Because this isn't a watch me channel, It's a Build With Me channel. Being broke isn't a curse, it's a clue. A clue that something in your system, your mindset, or your direction needs to evolve. Don't shame yourself for being early in the journey, just refuse to stay there. You don't need to quit your job to be an artist. You need to quit the belief that you're less of one because of it. Start small, stay consistent. Build direction before you build hype. Because broke isn't your story, it's just your origin story. I'm Symeon Shawn, and this is Beyond the Shift, where we talk about the truth behind creativity, money, and meaning. If this hit home, share it with one artist who needs to hear it, because clarity creates freedom, not hustle.